All right, here it is. Good morning. I'm gonna help you to figure out how to listen to intervals, right? When we were saying in our sessions that intervals are the distance between two notes. Notes are turn into sound, turn into music. So the distance between two notes is a musical interval. So the first interval we were talking about was this one. We're gonna go to middle C, and I'm playing it again. So now we played the same note, the same sound twice. And we have a name for that. And we call this thing a perfect unison. So a perfect unison is simply a repetition of one pitch. This is a middle C right now on a piano, but it can be anywhere with any instrument, with any voice. So for example, I'm going to play an F sharp. And if I play this twice, it is a perfect unison. I do a third one because all good things come in threes. That's a B flat. There we go. Another perfect unison. So I'm going to go back to middle C now and play this again. Now tell me after I play it what it is. Now we're starting our little test. Perfect unison. Good. It's the most simple interval we have in music. And it's also the most profound. So not only do we think about the distance between those two notes, but when we play those two notes, we also have something more. It's called time. Because we cannot play this pitch at the same time twice, like we can do with all the other intervals. This is always a melodic interval, never a harmonic interval. We're going to get back to that many times over. So, a harmonic interval needs to be played with two notes which are different. A melodic interval is when you play different notes like a melody. So, as you can tell when you play the perfect unison, those are the same notes, same tone, same pitch. But we have a distance in time between them. So, hence the perfect unison. Now, as you know, we said we have a friend, a relative to every interval. So, the relative to this interval, the perfect unison, is, let's say this is middle C. Obviously, we have more C's on the piano or in any other instrument. We can probably have tons of C's. So now I'm going to climb up the scale. I'm going to use a major scale, all the white notes on the piano. It's much easier. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 1, 8 is the same thing. So now we have from 1 to the top, we have 8 notes, right? So we have still a C here, and we have another C in a new register, in a new register, okay? So, but it's still a C to a C. And we have a number 8. We have 8 tones involved in this. And so we call it a perfect octave. Perfect octave. From C to C. Perfect octave. So the relative of the perfect unison is a perfect octave. That's it. Now, if you're at home and you have possibly a friend or your husband or your loved one or whatever person you can organize, it's always good if 2 people work together with this. So we could work it that the one person plays the interval and you identify it and then you switch. So that's a perfect unison. Now I'm going to be another person. That's a perfect unison. My personality is a little weird. But anyway, going back to this, perfect unison, practice this with somebody else if you can. Have them play different perfect unisons on the keyboard or on their instrument or singing to you. You can go ba, ba, perfect unison. Ba, ba, it's a do, it's a do, it's a do, it's a C, it's a C, it's a C. Perfect unison. This is the perfect octave. And if you're not sure about it, climb up the ladder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 1, 1, 1. And when you sing it, you can feel it in your throat how far away this distance is. Same note, same pitch, different register. 1 is down here. 1 is a little more up here. 1, 1, 1. You can also call it 1, 8, 1, 8. Perfect octave, and play with it. Play with it a little bit, and then when you feel comfortable with it, we're going to go to the next interval and see what that is. And in my world, I like to use, okay, I'm going to stop here right now. We're going to send this to you and then you work on that. Okay? So, later.